An opportunity fell at our feet. As horrific as it may have been, hope for us all was in sight. George Floyd's murder, destined to morph into a great symbol of racial unity that ensured generations an abundance of peace. The irrelevance of skin color would arrive and become as common as air entering our lungs. Entitlement would be a brief lesson in the history books of our grandchildren, overshadowed by the good that rose from the ashes of great tragedy. Our sons and daughters would finally walk down the street hand in hand as smiles exchanged with no whispers of racism, echoing like a heavy breath on the backs of their necks. Brothers, regardless of ethnicity, would enjoy the freedom and abundance of equal circumstances. Instead, the trench that had already reached maximum depth managed to hollow out a greater divide. Somehow, the gift of George Floyd's life would be seen as the catalyst propelling us further into an abyss of hatred toward one another. All of our lives are divine, but sometimes a handful are sacrificed at the altar of evil. No one chooses that destiny, but the real misfortune is having no control over your death's impact. Mr. Floyd would have wanted the evolution of peace to be his story. Unfortunately, others have manipulated his offering, and America is burning. The good news is that it isn't too late. Envision a statue of George Floyd at our nation's capital as a reminder of how far we have come. Picture Americans are taking time to celebrate the life of this man who inspired the revolution of tranquility. Each breath may be our last, so never lose hope and never forget love.